So, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Here is a lot of people we met before, and the new faces also. That's why I start with putting this puzzle together, and it's the EE story, as you understand. And Estonia is still the cool digital society. It means that every Estonian residents have an electronic ID, and it's already many, many years. And it means that NIC.LV is most welcome in Estonia already 10 years ago, let's say. And we have a lot of public services, and almost all in the society. And we have also one very important feature that Estonians trust a solution. It helps us a lot. And one of the latest aim of our state called personal state, and it means that so-called invisible and cross-authority event-based services will be developed for the citizen, make public services simple and efficient as possible for the user. It means that if your driver licenses are expired, then state send you automatically to your home, your next one, if you fulfill all the conditions, of course. And state know what you are and what you need. Yes, we all went through the COVID boom. And then the European market, domain market, cooled down. And we know the reason. The war and economic insecurity. And the interesting statistic is, if we look closer, that when closer we are in the front, it means the Ukraine, then smaller we have the growth of domains. And Tomas tell you that, as I know, the 2020, the Lithuanians are almost zero growth. And today, we know that the European domain market is slowly growing, and it's about 2% just now. And here is a question, and I don't know the right answer, that is the impact of the war diminishing? Yes, in renewal rate, we are better in Estonia than European average. And we, of course, very thankful our loyal clients. And it's also true that the COVID boost helped not only us, CCs, but the new GDLDs also. And in some figures, we saw that when we look in the Estonian domain market, the new GDLDs take the 10% even our markets. Today, this share is about 5 in Estonia, and we saw the very volatile movement here. It means that the newcomers rise and falls all the times. And our growth in the last 12 years is the 5.2%, and it means that, yes, we are lucky enough in this sense. But, of course, economic uncertainty, high inflation, and all these kind of things will affect us also. And it means that we always also analyze, do we need to raise our price? And I am very good news for registrars and all our domain buyers that next year we don't increase our price. It means that we sell €6 per year, and if we know that the European average is 10.4, then it's came our natural growth of our zone. We are still asked when social media will drive domain out of the market. And today I can be said that social media have not pushed out DNS market, and they can coexist and complement each other nicely. .ee explained its public communication, how it makes sense to operate side by side, and what are the pros and cons of different channels. As for the cons, well, we only talk about social media, of course. But here is the, yeah. And our registry is created 2010, and we work a lot of innovation things, and one of the aim is to be the world best registry, of course, nothing else. And our news block, I would say that we have 2 auction portal. The auction portal for the deleted domains, it's from 2019, and it serves us very well. It's take more equal opportunity for everyone to get appropriate domains. And for the May this year, we released our reserved domains. And it's public auction, and so far the highest number what we sell is one.ee at its €11,000. As many companies and countries struggled with how to identify their customers securely, so do we. And now NIC.LV again has come to rescue all of us. And we know that every Estonian people, we have fine with Estonian people because of this ID, electronic ID, but not so much with the other countries' domain buyers. And this is where our new EEID service comes to the rescue, which contain different e-identification tools, starting from the national ID cards to EIDAS, European Union one, and the corresponding solution of private sector. And of course, we want to share with you more about the next panels of these services. And finally, the .LV has turned 30 years old. And I have also had the feeling that we are the younger brother of our good neighbor. But .ee celebrates its 30th anniversary last year. But aren't there some confusing stories with the history, especially in the events are 30 years behind? May I congratulate Katrīna and her team of this remarkable milestone. And of course, wish you a long life, both of your team and .LV. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh,
it's heavy.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, .de. Well, you see, the thing is that some of our internet pioneers, they believe that .lv was online before April 1993. But according to IANA database, and we try to work according to official sources, yeah, we are younger than you are. So thank you very much. Tomas?
So, welcome. Good to see everyone. And before starting presentation about .LT domain, I would like to congratulate .LV domain, all the .LV team, and we brought some tree symbol, which symbolizes.
It's a tree.
Yes, which symbolizes life, growth, wellness. So that's all we wish to you and all your team. And don't forget that you are important not only for your internet community here in Latvia, but you are as a tree in the forest of a global domain name industry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Thank you.
And this is mine.
So, a presentation is welcome to .LT domain. So it's a short presentation about our registry and domain. So, in short about domain, it's we feel already mature. We're already 31 years old, so the oldest from the Baltics. From 2004, all Lithuanian characters can be used in domain name, so I mean the IDN was enabled, but still it's not very popular. We have around 1% of all registered domain names. We have procedural regulation for .LT domain since 2007, but in general our rules are quite liberal. So, but of course, there are some restrictions, like there is a law that the use of the name of the Republic of Lithuania is, should be used only with permission of the Communication Regulatory Authority of Lithuania. We use registry registrar registrant model, so I think it's most common maybe. Our systems for registrar, our domain name registry system is enabled via EPP protocol and web interfaces. So registrars can use both of them. We also provide public data via WHOIS service. We have some additional service, I think, like URID, which is domain availability service, when you can request without rate limiting availability of domain names. But more information is on our website. We also, since 2019, have data provisioning portal. So all the information or data about private persons who are domain name registrants are provided via this portal. And for 1 year, we already have domain name suggestion tool. So we provide information about possible other domain names you can use if the wanted domain name is already registered by someone else. So we provide also an API for registrars if we want to use this service and to use in their website for their customers. About operation of .LT domain, so as all of TLD registries, I think now, at least in Europe, are a critical information infrastructure. So we are critical information infrastructure in Lithuania since, I think, 2016. So already for 4 years we are to 27001 ISO certified, so it's an information security management system in place. We operate quite big our IT infrastructure, so we have 4 own DNS Anycast clouds, and equipment now is in more than 25 data centers, mainly in Lithuania, but also outside Lithuania. So, and DNS services IPv6 enabled, DNSX enabled, but I think it should be enabled in every modern registry. So. Now let's talk about our registry. The registry is a department, it's actually Internet Service Center at the Kaunas University of Technology, and there are 16 employees. So, and some of services are provided by the university, but all the main services related to the domain name administration are provided by our local staff. So, and we are trying our staff to be high skilled, so we are sending them to trainings, and our team, as I know, now also participating in this Cyber Chess Conference CTF exercises, so we are solving tech puzzles in cybersecurity. And we're also members of Center, RIPE, and CCNSO at ICANN. Other activities, so we have some trainings about domains and internet addressing for registrars. We have an annual registrar meeting. It will be in the beginning of December. And we have trainings for businesses, for law enforcement, about internet addressing, how to find information about not only about domain names, but also about IP addresses and so on. So, one of our latest projects is a common project with National Cybersecurity Center. So it's a DNS firewall. So I think it was initiative from Cybersecurity Center, but we are providing the technical operation of the service. And Cybersecurity Center, we are providing the blacklists. We also operate registrar, so we call it registrar of last resort. So also to be sure that if all other registrars goes out of business or just say we will not, I don't know, serve to some client, they always can come to us, and we are operating as registrar. I have different infrastructure, different website, and so we can supply the service. And we also providing DNS service for Lithuanian Academic and Research Network. So it's technical service for recursive DNS servers. Let's talk about our registrars. So we have accreditation process in place. So there are some administrative, technical, financial requirements that should be fulfilled by the registrar. So currently we have more or less about 120 registrars. So some of them becoming new, some of them just contracts ending. So and half of them are local Lithuanian registrars, half of them foreign. We have one dominating registrar, which holds more than 50% of .LT domain market share. So, but at the moment, let's say last half a year, the market share is a little bit decreasing. So, and I hope that other registrars are doing well to increasing their market share. Also, we have many small registrars, so about 50 of registrars administers less than 100 .LT domains each. And let's talk about registrants. So we have plenty of registrants, but it's not too crowded. So you can still come to and register .LT domain. So it's not millions, it's only 230,000 domain names. So I think you will find the name you would like to register. Majority of our registrants are locals, so it's about 85%. Fourth place by the nationality of our registrants is Estonians, and seventh place is Latvia. I think second place is Germans, if I am not mistaken. Actually, private registrants are quite active. There are more legal entities as registrants, but still more than 40% of registrations are by private persons. So we think that it's good. And domainers, yes, we have them. More than 100 registrants have more than 50 domain names each. From my knowledge, one of the biggest registrants, one registrant have more than 1,000 domain names registered on his name. But it's a part of our ecosystem. So because some of registrants could do the business, how to say, without cyber squatting, maybe just using other resources like for attracting network traffic. Some of them, of course, could behave badly, but then there are some procedures and court for these cases. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As to questions, please don't forget that we have Menti with the code, and I already see some questions coming in. But before we get to the questions, let me also give a very, very brief introduction of the 30 years of .LV. No, I'm not going to cover all 30 years. Don't worry, this is going to be a very, very short information about .LV and its puzzle. As you can see, I'd like to talk about 4 things. Our team, our partners, our customers, and our domains. And I'll start in reverse order. And we'll talk about domains. As in the beginning of this month, we finally managed to overcome the milestone of 140,000 domain names. Apparently, Latvians are not as active as Lithuanians, and we can see that from the statistics provided by the Council of National Top-Level Domain Registries Center. Yes, Estonians and Lithuanians are more active when it comes to registering domain names. And Latvians think, okay, I have one domain name, why should I care about another one, wherever, in whichever zone. But still, we're growing. The 2 orange bars are the years of the pandemic, when we did see a spike of growth, finally, again. Now it's again back to a steady growth. Some fun facts. The longest domain name we have is 60 characters long, and it says, fitness trainings and healthy lifestyle for mothers and pregnant women. Very easy to remember, actually. So our customers, who are those people who do register domain names? We have customers from many different countries, and also majority, of course, are local. 75% of domain names are registered locally. But surprisingly, Germans are not number 2 anymore. Germans used to be number 2 in, I think, all almost all European country code top-level domains, not anymore in Latvia, no, Lithuanians are number 2. Good, well done, well done. Congratulations. But again, unlike in .LT, a majority of domain names are registered by individuals here. And when it comes to individuals, another fun fact, here are the most popular names of our registrants. So we have 37 Jānis Bērziņš, which is one of the most popular names in the country. And Jānis Ozoliņš, well, you can guess that Jānis apparently is the most popular name in Latvia. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Jānis on the top 10. So who are our partners, our registrars? Well, the number probably doesn't say much. We have 169 registrars, and 68 of them are local registrars. And all of them, okay, almost all of them are fantastic, wonderful registrars, and we are very happy to work with them, and I hope that they are just as happy to work with us. Our team, again, of course we have fantastic registrars. We need to have a fantastic team to deal with those registrars and all our registrants. And many members of our team are here. We are here, and if you would like to ask us any questions, we're here to answer. We'll be happy to provide all information that you need. And even if you don't have questions, well, just simply enjoy the atmosphere, the meeting, and enjoy the entire conference, Baltic Domain Days, because it is for you. And some other things that are for you. There is a table at the back of the room. There are some souvenirs from our registries, something to share with you. We'll be very happy to do that. So just don't be shy. Not now, during the break. Don't be shy, just go to the table and pick some things that you like to remember us from this conference. Now I know that I have a couple of questions, and I'll move to my seat. Oh no, I have more than a couple of questions now. There were a couple of them when I started talking. Okay, so the first question we received, and I suspect it's addressed to you, Heiki. You said your number one goal is to be the best registry in the world. You're not denying that, okay. What is one example of how you have accomplished that, or at least maybe are planning to accomplish that? You have
yeah, but
you have a microphone.
Yes, it's for the remote participants, and it's for the audience here. Explained me. Oh. And of course, I already says that we have a lot of innovation in our registry, and of course we try to be most liberal and open and all other values that we have. We introduced, for example, all these auction systems for the deletes domains. It means that all deletes domains go to the auction, blind auction, and everyone is possibility to catch it. Because before then, the domainers take it by the 1 or 2 seconds, and the ordinary people, let's say, they are no chance to get these things. And all this kind of how you registered your domain and how smoothly our procedures is going. We work every day for these things, and it's our aim to go step by step to these targets, let's say, and this EEID system, when we try to know who is our Chinese domain buyers also, or in the States, or outside of the EU. And it's mean that we work hardly every day to fulfill this aim. Katrīna, floor is yours.
Oh, thank you very much. No, that's so auctions. Auctions are the thing.
Not only auction, but we try to create every kind of services what help our domain buyers. And of course, for example, sometimes we ask questions. What you are doing with this money, what you get in these auctions, and it's our one very important aim that we give back to the society this money. It's mean that we support a lot of projects what they use IT education or some academic research about IT sector and security sector and so on. It's one of the things what we are doing. And we are also the national IGF, for example. We organize Internet Day in Estonia and a lot of other things.
Thank you very much. And talking about collaboration and security, we have another question to all three of us. Brace yourselves. Are the Baltic registry operators working together to prevent and combat domain security threats? A short answer, no. But a longer answer. Could you elaborate, please?
Yeah, but it's so that we are all members of CCNSO, ICANN. We are all members in the center. And in this institution, we always share knowledge and how to do better all these things. It means that the short answer is no, but the longer answer is yes. Of course, we share the information and we have the list and gatherings and everything that help in this field also.
I would say that we are not maybe cooperating as Baltic states separately, but yes, we're sharing information via center organization, so it's a European top-level domain name administrators organization, but also we have at least one example of cooperation between LV and LT registry, because in cybersecurity, in let's say preventing DDoS attacks, how you can prevent DDoS attacks by expanding your infrastructure and data centers and servers you have for DNS service. So we have our server on the premises of Latvians, and Latvians have their server in our premises. So it's, I think, direct example of our cooperation.
It's a good point. Good point. Thank you. So we are working in the field which is very open for information sharing, for collaboration. Center, that's one of the examples. CCNSO, another example, where CERT.LV, country code top-level domains, they come together, they share their experience, and they talk about things that are of common interest. But maybe we should start thinking about combating domain security threats together, because together it's...
Of course, then when something gets very wrong, then we start break.
Thank you very much. So, another question, is there any information when Cloudflare clients will be able to register .lt, .lv, and .de domains? It's only on Cloudflare side, or we have some restrictions for them?
We did not get a request from Cloudflare to become a registrar. If the question is about that, so if they would like to become a registrar, so they could apply for accreditation and then become a registrar. So I don't see any problem.
Yeah, same answer, yes.
Thank you. And I have one last question. So could Katrīna, that's addressed to me, comment on when will it be possible to resolve domain name disputes in out-of-court process? Who will be the service provider and how will it be appointed? Well, first of all, we hope, or at least the procedure that we have developed and which entered into force on the 1st of September, it does not envision one service provider. We will be open to all service providers that will will match the meet the requirements that we are currently working on. So we'll have requirements ready very soon. They will be published, and then, of course, every entity interested in resolving those disputes will be invited to provide information according to the requirements. So that's a short answer. If you want to hear a longer answer, Iveta is here, our lawyer who is working now on okay, not at this precise moment, but once she leaves the room, she continues working on this out-of-court procedure and all the requirements for service providers. So that's a very brief answer, but if you're interested, we will be happy to provide more information, and definitely we will publish, everything will be transparent, published on our website. And with that, I would like to thank Tomas and Heiki.